Hi everyone, my name is Stacy Barnes, and I want to thank you for joining us for this short professional development presentation. Today we're talking about how cross-curricular planning and the use of literature can strengthen instruction across all grade levels. Cross-curricular planning means that you're connecting literature to another subject like science, social studies, math, and it helps the students build a stronger connection, vocabulary, comprehension with all that. This is especially powerful for students with disabilities or students who are nonverbal and use AAC communication devices because the repeated exposure to the same vocabulary across the day, every day, helps them to understand and communicate more effectively. The benefits for K through 3 students in classrooms is developing foundational literacy skills so that they connect literacy across subjects and reinforce what they're learning. For our young learners with multiple disabilities, the repetition is very important. When we use the same anchor book throughout the week, paired with the communication device to model what we're saying, and hands-on material and visuals, students become familiar with the words, themes, and routines. This approach helps with the concept development, vocabulary, and understanding, and communication growth. Planning for K through 3 students. What does the planning look like in practice? In early grades, it begins with choosing a strong anchor text. For example, using this snowy day, when we're teaching weather, you can connect the book to the science, observation, sequencing activities, sensory exploration, and AAC vocabulary. You can use snow, cold, winter, play, go, sled, and you can do a short hands-on and visual lesson that works best for the age group. You can make fake snow, do a sensory bin, and planning for grades 4 through 8. In the upper grades, planning often includes mixing a fiction and a information text. So you could choose Esperanza Rising, while the migrant worker in studying migrant workers in social studies. You use a graphic organizer, evidence charts, and you can do discussions to help students compare them in literature to connect what's in the literature to real historical events. Using literature across subjects aligns directly with the PA reading standards. Students practice key ideas and details, craft and structure, vocabulary acquisition, and integrating information from multiple texts. When we connect literature to science or social studies, we give students more opportunities to practice these required skills in meaningful ways. Another major benefit is differentiation. Literature provides many early points for diverse learners. We can model vocabulary on AAC devices, provide picture symbols and real objects, offer leveled text or audio versions, and allow students to respond using pointing, matching, or visuals instead of writing. You can also use like make your own stuff for like the visually impaired students. Use the puppy paint if you need to. This supports universal design for learning and allows every student to access the content. A grade K through 3 example activity that we might use and pair it with a simple informational weather book. Students can explore snow in a sensory bin, sequence the events from the story, and practice the AAC words like snow, cold, go, play, winter, sled. This blends the ELA and science naturally. And grades K through 4, or 4 through 8, the example activity is Esperanza Rising, and it works well with nonfiction articles about the Great Depression or immigration. Students compare the character experiences to real historical events, building empathy, background, knowledge, and analytical skills. In closing, cross-curricular planning with literature enhances learning for all students. It builds background knowledge, supports communication. If we use the AAC device daily to model, the students will learn how to use it. And it makes instruction more engaging and inclusive, especially for our students with diverse needs. Thank you for watching, and I hope these ideas support your planning in the classroom.